Thiel runs Palantir, which is a CIA private intelligence network that is about using AI to try to analyze media and all information on the internet to try to digest it so that the military can use it. Like, it's the term Palantir is a reference to the mystical orb that it's like what wizards use in witchcraft. It's like this magic orb you can look into to see the future. That's what Peter Thiel is working on. It's pure evil. Elon Musk,
Social engineering, would you say? I mean, all those little things that with these logos presenting. I had and you sent me a link to it. You had we're on William Ramsey's show, but
yeah,
we were talking a little bit about that predictive programming. And, I mean, and maybe I sidetracked you a little bit. I did want to touch on
what
that.
it is. It's social engineering at its finest. It's military grade social engineering.
Let's get into that. Those that may not be too familiar with social engineering, in a nutshell, how would you describe that?
Well, it's basically it's treating society like a puzzle that you can solve. It's treating it like an engineering project. You know, you can have psychology, false options, false dichotomies. So, you know, the left versus the right, you know, these different things where they can black versus white, the race wars, all of these trends with millennials were improving over time. The racism was going way down. You know, people weren't getting into as much household debt. A lot of addictions were going down. Millennials in the early 2000s, around 2006 to 2008, 9, 10, the statistics were showing that millennials were going to basically be debt free. They were going to be very tolerant. Racism was over. There was going to be, you know, that we weren't falling for all of the old traps. And then suddenly you have the 2008 housing crisis. You have all these artificial crises that are happening because that could have all been avoided. The whole banking crisis